Alexa, volume off. So welcome everybody to 60-minute Fit Yoga class with me. I hope you can hear me all a lot better. I have this beautiful mic that's going to make the world a difference. So sitting up nice and tall, you know, grounding the hips down. If you have a block and you want to sit up on a block, you can sit up on a block. Any way to make the hips higher than the knees, all right? So what we're trying to do is lengthen the spine. Crown of the head's reaching to the ceiling. Shoulders are dropping down, okay? Palms resting up on the knees. You have them press into the sensation, feeling present in the room. So nice to be able to join here with you guys on a Friday morning. Okay. And just finding a bit of stillness, tuning into breath, okay? We don't always know why we're doing yoga, but we know it feels really good. And it's a way to get connected to the present moment, okay? Just finding a bit of peace with where you're at right now. Just really noticing the inhales, filling up the belly, and on the exhale, as you let it go, bring the belly in and squeeze all of the air out. Take a breath in and sigh that out. The mind starts to wander, which it often tends to do. Just catch it and bring it back to the inhales and the exhales. Let's bring hands to the heart. We're going to begin. We're going to be moving quite quickly today. So just again, following along, modifying, doing what you need to do, what your body's craving today, okay? So it's inhale, reach it up. Exhale, draw those hands down, bring the shoulder blades down the back, squeeze the core in. You got it. Inhale, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring those hands down. So we're just drawing energy down and into our heart center. Okay, inhale as you reach up. This time, hands come down behind the back. We're gonna come off the block if you're on a block, pressing the hips forward, okay? Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Just a few of these, tongue down to the chin. I'm just gonna let Jessica into our meeting. There we go. Welcome. In through the nose, out through the mouth, and come all the way down. Take the arms, swing them around in front, press the hip up and open, reach back. So we're just warming up, just feeling space between the ribs, reach back. And maybe you're sitting down on the bum and you're just wringing arms around in front, you're reaching up and down and up. Coming back to the center, I'm going to grab for that wrist, pull down, take a breath in as you reach up, and exhale, come down, squeeze the core in. You got it, reach all the way up. Exhale, bring the arm down in front, give a little twist, look to the fingertips, squeeze in, shoulder comes away from the ear. So notice if you're hunching, bring it down, reach it up, and down, across, and then you got it, reach arms out wide. So if you're trying to touch sides of the room, exhale, squeeze in, inhale, flip, and lean forward. Okay, exhale, come back. So really C curve of the spine, tuck the chin, lean forward, big smile on the face. Let the hands come together behind the back, okay? And then make sure you're pushing the tailbone to the back of the room. So you're not rolling up forward off the mat. And sitting up tall, let's bring the right hand down. Left one reaches up and over. Okay, keep rolling those ribs to the side so we're not rolling forward. Softening on the inhale, always make more space, and as you exhale, fold. You got it, come on up. And other way, the arm that's on the ground, you're gonna be pushing it into the floor so the elbow bends into the body, okay? And over. So you're not like this. You're tucking it in. Soften, always make more room as you bend and exhale. And from here, we're gonna come onto our hands and knees. Okay, oh, I get a little knot tail here, tucking that in. All right, so fingers are spread wide, toes are tucked under. Okay, take a look forward. This is called cow pose. So the belly's down low as if you're standing out in the field. Okay, just nice and soft here. Exhale, around the back. Push the tailbone down, chin tucks in. Okay, this is a ripple effect. You want to feel it coming from the tailbone all the way to the crown of the head. And exhale. I invite you to bring any movement you want into this one. So if you need forward and back, maybe you need to tent up on the fingertips. We're creating space between the shoulder blades here. Taking a few moments just to warm up the spine. I invite you to do this one every single morning, okay? When you get out of bed, just taking a few of these and a couple of those hamstring stretches we'll do later. So important. Let's find stillness. So coming into flat back, tabletop position is what we call this one. So the wrists are under the shoulders. If you have weak wrists, you can bring the hands a little bit in front of you, okay? Let's take the left arm forward and the right leg back. Okay, so nice long, as if you're reaching to the front and reaching to the back. From here, we're gonna pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the knee to the elbow. So you squeeze under the body and you inhale as you lengthen. So squeeze, exhale as you come in. Okay, starting to build a little heat in the body. And if you just want to have the toe tap down, bring it in. Maybe just hold right here. Wherever you're at, reach forward. You can stay here, grab for that foot, kick it up. Okay, someone's trying to get in here. There we go. Okay, don't let the knee drop out to the side. Keep tracking it under the body. Hand comes down, knee comes down. A few cat and cows, reset. Let's find the other side. Core is engaged first, right arm out, left leg back. Don't let the hip roll up. Square it down, pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to elbow, kick it out. Maybe it's just little ones here. Are you really round? If your nose can touch your knee, touch your nose to your knee. Okay. If you've just joined in, remembering to mute your mic, okay, so we don't have any background noise. Reach out long from here, grab for the foot. Maybe you're just holding here. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. Let's bring that knee down. Coming towards the back of the mat. Hips stay over the knees, walking hands out, forehead down, or chest down. And really taking the moments to breathe, staying present in this room. Just checking in. Somebody has their microphone on. From here, coming into our low plank. So in low plank, you guys, you can have the knees down, take a moment, or have the knees up. We're gonna rock forward and back, forward and back. So inhale, exhale back. Okay, from this time today, we're gonna drop the hips to the right, exhale back to center, and to the left. So just side to side. Exhale when you come back up. Holding here, hips to the mat. Breathe in. Exhale, fire it up. Power high. Inhale down. Okay, exhale. Inhale down. Last one, hold it up. You can do it. Breathe here. Keep pressing the forearms into the mat and come all the way down. Flatten out those toes. Hands beside the ribs. Elbows tuck in. Gaze stays down at the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Baby cobra. Whew, we're gonna be moving today. Find my breath. Inhale. Exhale down. We're gonna bring the hands off the mat. Okay, so both shoulder height. Fingers are tented. So what that means is the little finger pads are touching the earth nice and light. Toes are fired up, pressing into the mat. Take a breath in as you look to the left. Drop the right shoulder and the right cheek. Bring up. And then other side. Picking the legs, right? They're powered up. The strength is coming through the legs in the lower back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Finding that little ripple, that flow, that movement of coming from one pose to the next. And then coming all the way down, hands beside the ribs. Tuck those toes in, pressing into tabletop and downward facing dog. Fingers are spread wide, pedaling out the feet. And then find stillness. Okay. So in downward facing dog, the heels don't need to touch. Maybe the knees are bent for the first few. Okay, we have tight hamstrings, so it's important not to push too hard at the very beginning. As we go through practice, you'll have more space, they'll be softer, you'll have more strength, and you'll eventually find the legs a bit straighter. Okay, from here, bend the knees, roll forward, lift the hips up as you roll through. You can bring knees down, hips down, gaze up, or you can stay holding here. And then find exhale, take you back to downward facing dog. Bend the knees, roll forward, gaze comes up. The arms stay straight the whole time. Good. So it's called a Kundalini wave, okay? So we're bringing the energy from the tailbone up, through, and shine it out of the crown of the head. Exhale back. And last one, bend the knees, roll forward, core is beautifully pulled in. Hold here in upward facing dog. Okay, pulling the heart forward a little bit more. Exhale, get back up. Downward facing dog. One breath here. Bend the knees on the exhale. Step or hop to the top of the mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Bend the knees, you guys. Arms come up. Squeeze the core in. Sit down into chair pose. So here your feet can be a little bit apart, together. The big thing here, you don't want your knees over the toes. So pull it back, sit down low. Arms can be here or at your hips. Maybe you have cactus arms. Pulse it out for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice and tall, long, extended mountain, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine, make it count. Hands come down, step the left foot back. So for the first one, you can be down, hands can stay right here on the mat. Uncurl the toe, arms come up. Maybe you want to have strengthen that back leg, finding crescent lunge. Okay, walk the toe back so the left toe comes back so you have the sole of the foot shining to the back of the room. That back knee is bent. If you have lower back issues, straighten the leg, breathe here. Hands come down, step back, high plank. First one, drop to knees. Lower with control to the mat, baby cobra. So notice my gaze is down. I'm not looking up like this. Down, pulling, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. One breath in, sigh that one out. Right leg to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, we step through. Okay, drop that knee, rise up. So we're on the same side we just did. So find where you want to be. Arms can be up. Goalpost are here. Lower ribs aren't shining out, they're tucking in, okay? So pulling everything in, shoulders are down, arms are long. Hands come down, step to the top of the mat, halfway lift, forward fold, root those feet, sit back, chair pose, hold here, okay? Again, hands can be here. You don't want the booty sticking out far, tuck it under, curl it in, pulse it out, 5, 4, it's not challenging you, it's not gonna change you, and we're in a huge time of change right now, the forward fold down. Go with it, ride the waves. No one gave you the job of steering the river, so just sit back, enjoy the ride right now. Halfway lift, forward fold, step the right foot back. Okay, again, knee comes down, arms up, or lift up the back knee. Ribs tucked in, tailbone down. Don't grip the front left toes into the mat. Sometimes people are gripping and they're pushing. So really notice the strength from the knee to the ankle and the big toe mound. Okay, from here, hands come down, step back, high plank. So options, guys, you can switch right to down dog and wait for everybody else, or you can come to the earth, exhale back. One breath in, exhale out. Left leg up. Step through. Same side you were just on. Inhale, arms up. Hold here. So in FitYoga, we do a lot with flexibility, strength, and our holds, okay? You hold the pose for a little bit. We're also gonna move. So hands come down, step feet together, halfway lift, forward fold, rise up. This time just come right to standing, extended mount, hands to heart. Check in with how you're doing. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, forward fold, halfway lift, plant the hands, step or hop back into high plank, okay? Flow to get to down dog. So listening to what you want, what you need, ending in downward facing dog, one breath in, here we go. Left leg to the sky. Okay, let's bring the left knee to the left wrist. Okay, take it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Don't forget the core. Squeeze it in. Rock forward, left knee, left shoulder. Take it up. We're crisscrossing under the body, you guys. So left knee, right wrist. Twist. Inhale up. Okay, twist. Hold the left knee, right wrist. Shoot the leg through. So you can keep both hands on the mat. You can sit down and open up, or keep the hips lifted and roll it open. Reach for the sky. So someone's dangling you from above. So it's not using the floor to hold you. The sky is holding you. Okay. From here, right hand comes down, left leg through. Bend the knee, open that hip. So my knee is the highest point of the body. It's not down here. It's opening, okay? You can stay right here or join me with falling or wild thing, sorry. Drop the left knee behind you and then straighten the right leg and reach. From here, you can be sitting down, reaching up. So if you're completely lost, the left knee is bent, the right leg is straight, your right hand is on the ground, your left hand is up. I'm just holding my microphone on. You guys, let your head be heavy. Smile. It's a good time for breath of lion. Breath of lion releases any tension in the body. Left hand down. Left leg to the sky. Step it through. Rise up on the inhale. Big, huge open into the front. Push those hands and power through. Left hip pulls back. Right hip forward. Arms alongside the body. One breath here. Lightning bolt, reach the boat in front. Okay, don't grip those left toes into the mat. We're coming into standing splits here. Good time for a block if you have one. Right in front of the face, lean forward, lift the right heel up. Okay, so on the sole of your foot, there's a tripod base. So you want on the big toe mound, pinky toe, and the heel. So really connect the whole sole of the foot into the mat. We often tend to start to roll to pinky toe, big toe. So if you can just focus on the whole foot connecting to the mat, back leg is up. Start to bend the heel to the butt, okay? So the right knee to the butt for 5, pulse it out, 3, 2, 1. Step the right heel down. Windmill those arms, big, big, big circles. Feel the blood rushing to the fingertips. Reach the right hand down the leg. The left hand reaches back. Bend that front knee. Lift the heart up and pause for just a moment. And then arms forward. Big, big, big swings. Get them going. Frame the front foot on the ball of the right toe. Start to rock back and forth. Okay, slowing down the breathing. If you have 2 blocks at home, I was actually saying to Jenny, I have lots of props at the studio, so if we can find a way to get you some props, blocks or straps, we can chat after class, okay? You need to borrow anything. Keep rocking it out. Drop the right knee, straighten the left leg. Keep the heart lifted, flex the left toes up and fold into it. So you may notice I'm keeping my hip over my knee. So you're not sitting down into it, okay? Leaning into that front leg. And stretching out the hamstring, the tight muscle in the back of that front leg. Keep pulling the left hip back, folding into this. Last breath here. Coming up, lift the right knee. Okay, plant those hands, step it back. Your favorite push-up time through knees or toes, lower down and up. Okay. You want to end up with the left hand down, right hand up. Long here, okay. Options today, have that left knee down. Take the left foot behind you, right hand forward. Okay, let's bring the knee to elbow together as you exhale. Inhale out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Long, hand comes down. Downward facing dog for active hold. Or child's pose, drop to knees. Hips go back, hands beside the body. Try to resist the urge to get water, to fix your hair. Just be here with whatever feelings are coming up. Okay, there's no right or wrong way to feel right now. We're just going with the flow. Resisting the need to try to control everything. Control the things you can, you know. Finding your schedules, getting into a rhythm that works for you and your family. And just connect to that breath. Inhale, big sigh out. If you are in child's pose, let's make our way to downward facing dog. Okay, right leg reaches to the sky. Okay, right knee to right wrist. Down low, inhale up. Right knee, right elbow. So you're shifting the weight forward, then you're shooting it back up. Coming to the shoulder, take it up. We're crisscrossing under the body, so let's bring that right knee to the left wrist. Really notice that beautiful twist. Take it up, coming to the elbow, holding here, and drop the leg through. Okay, so both hands can stay down. Maybe you sit the hip down and you just bring the arm up. And then you press hips up. If you want to play around here, float the leg. Checking and make sure that the wrist, shoulder, wrist are in somewhat of a straight line. Okay. Let's bring the left hand to the mat. The right leg goes up to the sky. Bend of the knee. Pulse it out here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open that right knee up. Okay. Push it up and back. Some people love to tent on the fingers and peek under that armpit. Others are square shoulders, just the hip opening. Staying here or coming into wild thing, drop the right leg. Left leg is straight. Sit it down first if you like. Keeping the right knee bent, left leg straight. Reach it up and to the front of the room. Beautiful pose, huge heart opener. You know, coming into our bodies, our homes. We're here, but just for a blink in time. So just honoring it, welcoming the energy into our bodies. Pressing those hips a little bit higher. Okay, let's bring the right hand down. Right leg up, step it through. Okay, coming all the way up. Open wide, around the front, pressing into it. Again, draw that left hip forward, right hip back, core is engaged. We're not flopping out here. Arms split alongside the body. Runner's lunge. Okay, you can be down on that back knee, holding right here. Beautiful, beautiful. Arms reach forward. Okay, coming into our balancing pose. Using the block if you have one. Maybe you have a paint can. Maybe you've been doing some crazy home renovations. You haven't gone to the store to get paint. It's all paint that's in the basement. Folding here. Okay. checking in with those headlights on the hips, making sure they're both shining to the ground, pulsing that heel to the butt for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You step the left foot down, plant the heel. So the toes on the left foot should be around 10 o'clock if you're looking at the face of a clock. And windmill the arms up. Big, big sweeps. We're not going like this. Okay, it's you can even make the sound if you want. Okay, left hand down, right hand up. Bend that front knee. Okay, if you're noticing that it's coming over really far, walk the foot out, reach it back. Square the body to the front of the room. Sometimes we often start to do this. So just checking in, beautiful. If you have a mirror at home, put the mirror beside you. Check out your posture. No one's judging you, I promise. Reach it back, windmill the arms forward. Choo, do, big swings. Frame the front foot, drop the left knee. Sorry, shake it out first. Rock it forward and back. And drop the left knee, straighten out the right leg. Blocks if you have them. If not, folding into it. Take a moment here, direct that breath. The exhale goes to where the tension is, and it's gonna slowly start to let it leave the body. Remember to flex those toes up to the face, really drawing that heel, pulling it back and in. Okay, so you're pushing the leg forward, you're pulling that hip right back into its socket as you reach the body closer to the knee. Coming back up, lifting the left knee off the mat. Step it back into high plank. Okay, so you can do these on the knees. Coming down, pressing up, and open with the knee staying connected to the mat the whole time. Biggest thing in here is don't stop doing it. Okay, don't compromise form either. Checking in, maybe that knee's down, reach it up. Okay, from here, reach the left hand forward, right leg back. Let's bring knee to elbow. Exhale as you draw everything in, really working that oblique. And left hand down, finding your downward facing dog, pausing here, or finding child's pose. Child's pose can be done with knees apart or knees together. Toes to touch, forehead to mat, or two stacked hands. Connecting that third eye, grounding, feeling Mother Earth supporting you. She is healing right now, and so are you. That reset button has been pushed. One more big breath here. Grabbing for a drink of water, we're going to make our way into downward facing dog. When you're ready. So now in our down dog, you may notice that you have more space to lift the hips higher. You're going to press the chest back towards the thighs. Cream scooping out the belly, so really hollowing out the belly, kind of drawing the organs in up. And then as you do that, the tailbone pushes higher to the sky, and your heels can come a little bit closer to the earth. Okay. Lift the right leg up. Let's step it through, finding our warrior two. Warrior two, you want the knee over the ankle. Okay, the knee's kind of tracking towards the pinky toe side of the foot. And then as you rise up, keep the shoulders over the hips, energy down that left leg onto the outside edge of the left foot, and lengthen here. Okay, it's power pose. So softening through the shoulders, squeezing it in. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. This time we're going to swing the arm back. Again, another one of those reverse warriors, holding it here And let's move, okay? Arms come down. It doesn't matter what your arms look like. Keep that front knee bent. Have fun with it. Swing the arms. Do whatever you need to do with them. Rolling it forward, bringing it back up, and then finding wide-legged forward fold, okay? So the toes are pointing out, okay? Leaning forward into this. Pushing the tailbone back, energy into those toes, arms are out long in front of you. Let's bring the left hand down, right hand up. We're gonna swap it out, right hand down, left hand up. Don't let those hips wobble to the side. Keep them square. We're gonna move here. We got 10 of these pulses. Exhale as you move. So lifting the arm up, the gaze can follow the fingers. Squeeze that core in. So you're twisting through the belly button area. So not just the shoulders, but the whole core. 3, 2, 1. Both hands come down. Bend the knees. Arms here. Hands together. Okay. Pulse this out. Okay. 2, 1. Stand up tall. Exhale down. Stay low. Just the arms open wide around the front, back to center. Power up. Come down. Press up. Down. Stay low. Arms up as they inhale. Open wide. Around. Back to center. Up we go. Down. Press up. Down. Stay low. Just arms up. Open wide. Around. You're giving somebody a big hug. Hands to heart. Bring them down. Knees are bent. Boom, boom, boom. Gonna shift to the left. Okay. So if you have a block, it can be here. Maybe the hands are at heart. Okay, that heel that you're bending into, maybe lift it. I'm gonna switch sides. And come back to the left. Maybe you just look like this. And that's okay. We're all different. And coming over so that you're finding warrior 2 on the other side. So your left foot's now the front foot. The right leg is active on, arms are long. Track the left knee to the left big or pinky toe side of the foot. Holding here in your warrior. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Reverse that warrior so the left palm flips up. Reach it back. Bend into that front knee. And then arms forward. Moving any way you want. Having fun with it. You can do anything you want with those arms, but try to keep that front knee bent. And then coming all the way up, framing that front foot. Okay, drop the right knee. Walk. I'm gonna move this way so I can see you guys. We're coming into lizard pose. So the left knee's bent, and you're coming down on the inside of that left foot. So you should be facing the opposite way of the mat that you've been facing all the day. For lizard pose, you can have your hands here. The knee can be you can be rolling on the pinky toe side of the foot. Maybe you activate it, lift that back leg up. Okay. Blocks really nice to have here too. Something to lean on. And coming out of lizard pose, finding high plank. I have you guys all turned around, sorry. Okay, finding downward facing dog. Let's walk the hands back to the feet. We're just gonna get up and turn around. Couldn't see you guys. Problems. From here, coming the left foot back, right foot forward. Drop that left knee. So other side, lizard pose. Hands come down. Maybe your hands are up. Maybe the back knee's lifted. If you're looking to do a bind, go a little bit deeper into it, you would take your right hand under the leg, left hand over, bring the left hand behind the back, and then the right hand comes under too. Behind just grabs the back. This is advanced. Don't try this if you've never done it before. If you're here, breathe. And relax into it. Gravity's pulling you down, softening through the shoulders. From here, coming up onto hands, lift that left knee, get a little hop going. We're making our way up to the top of the mat from Malasana squat. Okay, here, maybe you're here. Using the arms into the knees, shoulders are down and soft, okay? Yeah, bring the hands down to the mat. As you exhale, lift the hips up. Inhale down, exhale up, and down. Pick up the space, the speed a little bit, and down. Good, 2. Last one, you got it, beautiful. Hands come to heart, pause here, okay? Resist the urge to fidget, to move around. If it's super easy for you, lift up out of it, okay? Bring the hands down, slowly rise it up, heel toe those feet together, shake it out, halfway lift, forward fold, rise up all the way, slight back bend. Hands behind the back, interlace those fingers and lift the heart up. Forward fold, knees are bent, let the head be heavy. Breath of lion here, open the mouth, tongue to chin. Let some heat out. And then slowly come up. As you do, bring the left leg out in front of you, okay? We're gonna pulse this one here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fold the knee in, give it a squeeze, okay? Option to grab for that big toe, straighten the leg out in front, lift it out to the side, or have the knee opening to the side. I'm coming back to face you guys forward. Okay, when you're here, make sure the hip's not sticking out. You're not rolling onto that pinky toe edge of the foot. Really center the body. So draw that energy down the center line, arm out wide. You can look to the side. Let's bring the knee back to center without putting it down on the ground. Don't put it down yet. Hold for that foot and drop the knee down. Tree pose is another option here, okay? So here, maybe you're on the wall, okay? Holding onto that foot, drop the knee down. Okay, press the hips forward. Use that thigh, push it into the foot, arms come up, sit down into it. You're coming a little bit closer to the earth. If you want to fold the hands down, toe stands, another option. Lift that heel up. If you feel super strong and balanced today, bring those hands up. Use your breath to hold you here. Okay, so not holding the breath. Find the flow in and out. Hands come down if you're in toe stand. If you've just folded forward, lift those arms up. Don't rush to get out of it. And then take the hand, helping that leg come down. Shake it out. Okay, other side. Reach up first. Good job, you guys. I've been watching you. Hands behind the back. Lift the heart up. We're going to forward fold into it. Okay, as we come up this time, energy strong through that left leg. Coming up, let the right leg come out in front. Cores engaged. So noticing that if you're here, okay, don't give up. Hold it out. Pulse it first for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and pull it in and up. So it's not just in, it's in and up, okay? And the strength is in the arms here, but the shoulders are soft. So we're not hunching like this. It's soft, knee to the side. Core is turned on, arm open wide. Okay, maybe you want to hold onto that foot. Maybe it's just looking like this today. Okay, bring it back to center before you put it down on the ground. See if you can keep it standing up tall. Let the knee open down to the mat. Pressing the foot into the leg, leg into the foot. Hold it here. And then sitting down. It doesn't have to be exactly the same on each side. And folding forward if you like. You'll get more stretch if you can bend that standing leg, okay? Remember the energies in that big toe on the left. Don't roll side. And coming up if you're in toe stand, slowly with control, power up. Release that foot down, shake it out. And we're gonna make our way down to the mat. Grab some water or coffee or beer. if you're a morning beer drinker. I don't know. I'm not condoning it. I'm not judging either though. Okay, so toes forward. Let the arms be long in front. Okay, lower. I have a knot in my back, but hopefully it won't be too bad. Lower down to the ground, arms wide. Lift the toes up. Hopefully you're all still having a good Friday morning. Take a breath in. Let the shoulders be heavy. Exhale as you squeeze everything out. Pull the belly button down into the spine and flatten out the back into the mat. Lower legs to one side on the inhale. Exhale, lift up. Inhale down. So your knees can be bent here or straight. The biggest thing here, you guys, is not to be rolling side to side. Let the arms come up. They're their support. The upper body stays. It's just a twist in the spine that we're working on here. Coming back to center. Hands come underneath the tailbone or alongside the body. Okay. And take a breath in as you lower the legs down. Maybe the body comes up, squeeze in. Inhale out, exhale up. Listening to it, you need exhale in, inhale out. Big thing in yoga. It's like finally listening to what the body wants. We ignore it so much, it sometimes gets louder and louder and louder. Up and down. And this one, hold the legs up, okay? Arm behind the head, so reach the fingertips to the back of the room. Do something a little different today. Bring those arms up to the sky, okay? So you get legs up, arms up, okay? As we do this, you're gonna bring the left leg down and the right leg back, okay? It's a test of coordination here. My headset's fallen off. And then we're gonna switch. You're like, what is she doing? Just finding arms and legs moving. Maybe you wanna do both up and down. Maybe it's just one and then the other, okay? Exhale when you move the legs. Last one coming into center. Hold here. Bend the knees in. Give a couple little rocks. Squeeze in and make your way to boat pose. So coming all the way up. Okay. Floating the feet off the ground, or your feet can be connected. Hands can be behind the back if you need a little extra support. But holding here, take a big breath, lift the heart up, arms out wide. Exhale, we're gonna squeeze in, inhale out. So if your legs can straighten them up. Maybe you're here. And then last one, fold it in, grab for the feet, start to lift those heels up. Okay, perhaps the legs are bent. Biggest thing is we're not hunching through the shoulders, we're lifting the heart up, lengthening the spine, feet up and fold into it. That just means pulling the chest forward. So not rounding, we're straightening the legs as best you can. Often people fall back here like this. That's okay if it's happened to you. It's normal. Okay, let's bring the feet down, long legs. Heart lifts up and we're just gonna passively fold into this one right now. So the head tucks in, the chin tucks in, and let the body just rest here. Toes out to the side, let the shoulder space open up. Maybe the hands on the back of the head gives a little squeeze. Remember, we're not trying to feel any certain way, we're just letting it be how it is. So maybe the belly's all soft and mushy because you've just been like panic baking like I have been for the last 5 days. Doesn't really matter what's happening as long as you're staying present right now. And slowly rolling up, we're gonna bring those legs wide, okay? And sit up tall. Let's bring the right hand on the inside of the right leg. Lift the left arm up and over. So keeping those sitting bones connected. Sometimes we start to lift up and we're rolling over to the side. And then the shoulder starts to drop down because our ego's like, touch that fucking toe, man. I got to get over there. Roll open and reach. Maybe the hand can find that foot. It's a funny thing about yoga in our bodies. Some people find some poses so easy and other poses are just so difficult. Okay, and coming all the way up. It's with the practice, it's going to change, right? So the right, left arm, sorry, inside the left leg, right one up and over. It's why it's called a yoga practice. You have to keep practicing it over and over and over. Okay. Softening on an inhale, exhale, deepening into it. It's coming back up. Close those legs up, finding your way down onto your belly, okay? Let's get a check our time. So all the way down to the mat. Back bending series, super important to keep our spine strong and supple and moving. So elbows pulling to the back of the room, okay? As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Check in with the legs. Keep squeezing the glutes, those toes. Okay, exhale down. Pause for a moment. Big sigh out. Hands come in behind the back. Interlace the fingers, pressing palms together. You can stick with low cobra if you'd like, baby cobra, or locust pose. Let the chest lift. Let the legs lift. So the length in the body is what we're looking for. So the height will start to happen naturally. As your head reaches forward and the toes reach back, you'll get longer, you'll get higher. A little trick I do sometimes is I'll lift one leg and I'll lift the other one to join it. Okay, so remember, palms pressing together, squeeze, don't forget to breathe here. Exhale as you lower down. Let's bring the left cheek to the mat, so look to the right. Maybe give a little sway to the hips. So you can stick with low cobra, baby cobra. You can stick with that low or floor bow. Okay, so with floor bow, you want to bend the feet, reach for the toes or the ankles. If you can't reach, go back to the other ones, or a strap around the feet feels really good. Okay, take a breath in and then exhale, kick the feet into the hands. Check in, sure the knees aren't rolling out to the side. Keep pulling those legs together. Try to keep the toes to touch as best you can. What happens here is the neck is an extension of the spine. So if your spine's curling up, you can bring the head up. Okay. It gets uncomfortable. It's a little bit hard to breathe here. Stick with it. Good job. Going for it, ladies. I see you. Breathing. 2 and 1. Release. And this time, right cheek down, look to the left. Don't push yourself past your edge. So the edge is the spot where you get to where it's uncomfortable, it's challenging, but it's not painful. You know, it could be a little scary, but you're there and you're in a safe spot. Okay. It's fun to get to the edge sometimes. Hands beside the body. Let's press your way up into toes tucked. Lifting up, coming into our camel pose. So another big, beautiful heart opener, back bending, okay? With camel, if you're at home and you want to do this against a wall, you can come against the wall. We're doing this because we want our hips to be connected. What happens sometimes in camel is we start to lean back because we want to reach those ankles so bad that we forget that the stretch is here and it's in the front body, okay? The heart's lifting up to the sky. The hands are just here to get you started. The shoulders aren't hunching, they're softening and lowering. Toes tucked under is a really nice way to have a little extra support. Blocks at home are good too. If they're here beside the body. So you're pressing up. If you want to come deeper, hands can come to the blocks. If you have blocks, you maybe don't. Or they can come down to the heels. Okay, the key here is keep pressing those hips forward. The head goes back. Okay. Breathe here. I have to come up because my mic's going to fall off, but stay where you're at. One more breath. Hands come back to the heart or to the back and lower down. Sitting here in stillness. Palms face up. So when you stir that energy up in the body, when you put yourself in an uncomfortable position, sitting with it, being with it, so important. When you slow down and listen to what comes up. It takes courage to do something about it. And from here, making our way in to downward facing dog. We already have all the answers. It's just a matter of trusting ourselves. Okay. From here, rocking out into high plank. In high plank, we're going to do some fun little balancing things. So widen the feet, as wide as the mat. You can stay right here, ladies, or lift the left arm forward. Lift the right leg up. Laugh it off. Hold here. Let's bring the hands down. We're going to switch sides. Check it. Don't let the butt come up to do it. Nice, strong here. You can drop to knees and do it with one knee down if you want. But finding that edge, challenging yourself, lifting up, holding here. You got it. Okay, last one. Hands come down. Walk those feet in together. Drop the knees, lower to the earth. Baby cobra. Downward facing dog. Last one of the day. Big sigh out. We're almost done. Bend the knees. Hopping through so you're on a seat, or just walk the feet through. You're doing that. Cross the ankles. Sit down. Legs out in front. Getting ready to make our way down onto the mats. Okay. Grab for a blanket. Get a pillow, a bolster. Put a sweater on or socks. Anything that's going to make you feel comfortable and cozy. Our bodies tend to cool down quite quickly when we stop moving. Okay, remember you're still in your practice, so it's not time for breakfast yet or lunch. It's one of the most important parts of yoga is our shavasana. Okay, we're gonna make your way down to the mat. Have the knees bent. We're gonna do a couple windshield wipers. Just drop the knees one side. And then let's bring them to the left. I always say it, but it's so true. As soon as we start to slow down our bodies and the practice starts to wind down, mind starts to speed up and it starts, think about all the things that we need to do. Back to center and staying present. Okay. And drop knees down to the other side. And gaze can come to those left hands. Left fingers. Fill up. Exhale still, squeezing that air out at the end of the exhale. Bring those legs back to center. Toes come to touch. Let the knees open wide. Let's bring one hand to belly, one hand to heart. I want to finish this part of the practice with 5 breaths of lion. Okay, so you're going to bring in through the nose. Open the mouth, tongue to the chin. Big sigh out. Release everything. You've been stirring it up all class. It's time to just let it leave the body. In through the nose. Draw that exhale out. Really, really find that end of that breath. Let the rest of the people in your home know that you want to be heard. And then gradually let the body just return to normal breathing. It's doing it thousands of times a day. It's something that you can't, you don't have to control it. You can just let it be. Allowing everything to slowly start to settle. If the legs feel great here, you can keep them where they're at. If not, fold them up nice and gently, making your way into Shavasana. Okay. We want to have toes open wide, take up space. It's important when you're home to find a spot in your house that you feel comfortable in. Not a lot of distractions, someplace that's going to be special to you. And if you're going to be doing a space that you want to be in. Okay. And you want to find the palms facing up, just receiving, bringing that new energy in. And softening through the face. So let the eyes gently close. And let the jaw relax. The tongue comes down into the base of the mole. Find a bit of lightness with every exhale. Just really feel the connection of your body on the mat. And bring that energy into your shoulders, down and into the arms. Notice that natural curl of the fingers. Relax, release the hands, open. Let's bring that weight down and energy down. Focus to the hips. Let the body be soft. Relax those legs a little bit more. See if you can find a little bit more space to ease into as you lie here. And I'll let you know when class is over. We're going to slowly start to wiggle your fingers and toes. Just little movements. Okay. And bringing that awareness back into our present moment. Just right now, just what we have control over. And as you inhale, reach the arms overhead, nice big fill up, squeeze everything. And then as you exhale, release. Okay, release every single cell in your whole body and let something go. And then one more big inhale, reaching arms overhead. And then soften. And rolling onto one side. So I'm reading you something I saw this morning and I felt it was so true. Okay, it says the most important spiritual growth doesn't happen when you're meditating or on your yoga mat. Okay, it happens in the midst of conflict. When you're frustrated, you're angry, or scared, and you're doing the same old thing, and then you suddenly realize that you have a choice to do it differently. Okay. I think that's what happened. You know, we were doing the same old thing over and over, and bam, you suddenly realize that you have a choice to do it differently. Okay. That's when the growth starts to happen. Okay. So slowly making your way up to a comfortable seat. Let's bring those hands to the heart. Let's take a breath in, sigh it out. Thank you so much for joining me for our yoga class this morning. It's an honor to be able to be here with you. Even though we're not in the room, I feel you, okay? So let's bring thumbs to the third eye. This collective community that we've started, it's going to be so important and so powerful to each and every one of us. We don't know maybe what brings us to the mat, but we know we need it, okay? Namaste. And I'm going to be here for a minute. I'm going to do a couple draws. Oh my goodness, look at my hair. So if you guys want to, stick around, I'm gonna, so people that have been donating money, how was class, you guys? Did you hear better?
Thank you.
Yeah, you're so welcome. All right, so do you guys all have me on your Facebook? Yeah? Okay. So what I bought some gift cards to some places in town. So I've got one for Wine Grunts, a couple from the Spitfire. There's one for the Leslie's Dog Place. We have some for Daniel's Flower Shop, that little rock shop in town. So what I'm going to be doing is picking a few names from people that have donated, and we're going to draw them out. And what you can do is you can just let me know, like, when this all ends and we get to go back out in public, your gift cards can be used then, okay? So I'm not really prepared for it, so maybe I'll just email. Maybe I'll just put them on my Facebook. Can you guys check my Facebook page? I was gonna have my little thing here, but I didn't have it with me. So there's just, if you donate, I'll keep buying gift cards for places. So there's draw the names from people that have been donating money and I'll put it on the event group page. That makes more sense to me. I don't want to stress out about it right now. It's too much for me right now. So anyway, thank you guys for who's donating, dropping in classes. Nina's doing class on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, and the Zoom links are going to be on our website. And so you can look at all the different meetings, and there's a Full Circle Sisters happening. Oh, Ainsley, look at your dog. Oh my God, he's so cute. There's a Full Circle Sisters happening. If you want information on that, it's on Sunday night at 7. Nina and Kelsey are doing it. So it's by donation too, and I can send you the link for that Sunday night at 7 o'clock. How many dogs do you have, Ainsley? Okay, they're like everywhere. Did you guys find it better with the mic today?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, awesome, good. So I'll see you on Sunday, and look on the event page. I'm going to post, I got 4 draws that I'm going to do this week, and then there'll be more next Friday, and I'll be more organized next Friday. All right.
Thanks a lot, Sarah.
Bye, Friday. Thank you. Bye.
Thank
bye.
you.
Oh my, that was awesome.
Awesome. Good. Yeah, it feels better with this mic. So, all right. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
Peace out.
Peace out. How was class, Jenny?
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome. I'm all
Good.
sweaty and relaxed all in one.
Good. That you're supposed to be sweaty and relaxed all in one. So I'll see you maybe on Sunday if you're not working.
Yeah, I'm not working. 10 o'clock. Yeah.
10 o'clock. Yeah.
I'll be there.
60 minutes, not 90 minutes, but it's
okay.
It's just what we need right now. So
that's awesome. I sent you an EMT.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank
Put
you,
your name on the list for draws. I love you. Bye, Jenny.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. Hey, Rachel.
Hey, sweetie. It was good. There was only, I don't know why my screen looked like there's like white things going through it. I don't know what that has to do with might be just, I don't know what that was, but I could see you very clearly. And the only time where the mic would go in and out is a few times at the very beginning. And then I think he just adjusted it. And then when you were laying down a few times, it went out. But so it might have been on the back. Yeah. Besides that, it was really good. Was it,
Perfect.
Did it stay on okay?
It only when I was doing like Wild Thing, and then when I was on the ground, it was like rubbing on the ground. So then I was like, I was trying to do this with my arms, but I get so focused on what the mic was doing that I was like, no, but that was the only time. Besides that, it stayed on really good.
Okay,
Does
good. Nope,
headband
nope.
help too?
It sounded really good, and you are an
Good.
amazing instructor. I was like, I've got some really bad cramps right now, so I just like
Oh.
went and got an Advil at one point. But
Yep.
besides that, I just pushed through it.
Oh, I'm going to stop recording.
Oh.
I should do this first. There we go. Do you want to stop cloud recording?